Hey my lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, episode 31 of Not So Human. And it has been a while since I recorded this video. I have spent the last few months working on the script, making sure that the upcoming episodes are all in line with each other and are fitting the story that I want to end this on. So I've been working very hard on it, trying to get the machinima scenes right. So hopefully it is the way I wanted it. But yeah, we are here back on the island. Selene has left the kids at Makoa's. They are playing with Chandler and Joven. And she, with some time on hand, she has eaten the mermaid kelp. She thought, I can just try it. Makoa said that it doesn't do anything, but you never know. Maybe there is one way for me to still get that power of the sea. Like, it's part of the story. There's a truth to some of the stories. So she just wants to try, and she just wants to see if there is a possibility. So she has eaten the mermaid kelp. She doesn't feel anything right now. The only thing that she feels is maybe before we go leave Sulani and go back to Glimmerbrook, maybe I should swim at least once, because she hasn't really been swimming in the sea. So she does feel that she needs to go at least once. But she also, with some time on hand, wanted to keep exploring the cave of Sulani. She really wanted to see if there's anything more that she can find in relation to what Makoa has told her as well. And it seems that, let's see, she was able to, she's been getting some stuff. She's been not getting anything new. She did find two shells on the beach, but otherwise she hasn't found anything new. Let's see if we can continue looking a little bit more. But I do think it's going to be dinner around 7. They want to have a late dinner so that the kids are also going to stay up a little bit longer for the countdown to midnight. They all made their resolutions. So I'm going to go over that while she is exploring the caves. For Selene, it is going to be raise a skill. And I'm going to say that this is actually her wanting to work on getting more power, work on finding something. Oh, I keep tapping my spacebar. But work on finding something that can give her the power to defeat Flat. So yes, it says skills, but I do think story-wise it's going to be more on find a power. Then for Kieran, it's actually going to be complete an aspiration milestone. I was debating between becoming a better student, saying he wants to become a better magic student, but actually think that is going to be better with completing milestone aspiration and learning some more potions. Maybe he gets some training from his dad to get 2 more potion recipes. Then for Alaric, it is meet 2 new Sims as part of the formative bonds. He actually wants to make a friend on a getaway. So I did think that 2 Sims would be the most fitting one. For Phelan, it's actually going to be read more books. As a gifted sim with a book special interest, I thought she would definitely want to read some books on her own. Maybe she wants to read some fantasy books, but I definitely do think that one is very fitting for her. And then Lycan as a brainy trainee who wants to also finish reading 3 books, join the after-school activity, finish extra credit. I think he wants to become a better student, especially looking at his aspiration. I think that one is the most fitting for all of them. So I did choose those for them. I hope you find them fitting. I'm not sure if we're going to complete all of the resolutions for them, but at least we can try to work on it a little bit. In the meantime, Selene is going to do her final search before we head home, do some cooking, and get this New Year's Eve family party started. And while Selene is doing some very expensive cooking as she is making seafood paella, we have Kieran who is currently applying some facial cleanser for his acne, which I'm hoping will clear up since I've been doing everything to help him out, but it's not working. We're also gonna conceal acne. And then we have the triplets all doing a little bit of dancing out here. They're all in the party spirit. They love the party spirit. Actually, Selene and Kieran both don't, but the triplets all do like the party spirit. But the thing they love most is the countdown to midnight, so I definitely think they are excited for that. Selene, how is the cooking going? Oh, wow, that looks amazing. So this is one of the dishes from the Samak and Severinka recipes. And this, honestly, I don't like seafood paella, since there are things in there that I don't like, but this honestly looks amazing. So call everyone to meal. Make sure that everybody is grabbing a little bit of a serving for some very nice family dinner. And then we will turn on the TV, maybe do a little bit of dancing, but depending on the time, we will turn on the TV just to be sure that we have the countdown to midnight. And then I also did prepare some kava, which we are going to drink as well. I'm not sure if the kids are not able to, so we're going to say that Kieran is allowed for, since it's New Year's Eve, Kieran is allowed to have a drink. But the toddlers, the triplets, unfortunately do not. And no, Lycan. Oh, I should have placed another seat at the table. But Lycan is sitting outside. Maybe Lycan didn't want to sit at the table. We're gonna say that there was a chair. But maybe Lycan just wanted to keep enjoying the music. And decided to eat outside. But it's so cute. Them all eating their bowls. And seeing Alaric really wolf it down. But it is very cute to see that everybody is enjoying New Year's Eve. And I installed some dance overrides, so you can definitely see Selene using some of the overrides. But everybody is joining in with the triplets dance party. Kieran is currently doing the dishes since he doesn't actually really like fitness. He will join in just because probably like Phelan would put on puppy eyes, or maybe Alaric or Lycan. I do think Phelan would be probably the first one to like really beg their brother, like, please join with the dance party. Oh, he actually is fully going in with the dance override. I do like the dance override. It just looks a little bit different from the animations we get in game. But he is fully going in. Go, Kieran! And since it is 11 p.m., we are going... He's feeling productive as well. Okay, that's good. But we are going to go in with the countdown to midnight. Kieran has acquired the dance skill. And everybody did get their party spirit fully down. So watch the countdown to midnight and wish everybody a happy new year. And it's New Year's Eve, or officially the new year, so happy new year. Apparently Lark already completed his resolution. How? I don't know how, but apparently Lark already achieved the resolution. Even though we didn't need any new Sims, but I guess that is it. The triplets are going to be sent to bed. Kieran is also tired, so he's going to say, like, I'm also going to be heading to bed. I don't know what you want to do, Mom. But I hope that it's fine by you. And Selene is going to say, like, oh, I'm not tired yet. So I'm actually just going to go for a late night walk and just enjoy a little bit of the outside. So she is going to quickly take a shower first, as she does need one. So let's do a quick shower. And then she is gonna head over and just go for a bit of a walk on the island and just have a little bit of a final exploration before she goes in. What is happening with your hair? You have long hair all of a sudden. Well, before the family goes, head back home. And while on her walk, she felt drawn to the island where she's been exploring, where she's been looking into the caves, where they've basically spent most of their day. And she just felt this strange pull to go into the water. She doesn't know why. She just feels that she needs to listen to this. And this, I don't know what this is. Oh my, this is not okay. Luckily, I did do something, and we're gonna go in MC Dresser. We're gonna copy. Can I actually do this? Outfit commands. There is a way for me to copy over tray files. Otherwise, I'll just quickly go into game and copy the look that I've had for her. But she felt this drawn, and as soon as she hits the water, she just feels that it transforms her. And she has officially become a mermaid. So I'm just quickly gonna go into Create a Sim to give her a different look, since I don't see a option to copy tray files over to her. Normally it should be possible. But apparently it's not in this case. So I'm just quickly gonna go change this up, since this is a horror show. But yeah, our girl has been transformed into a mermaid, which she probably saw coming. And we'll just quickly give her a makeover to get rid of this horror show. And this definitely looks a lot better, but she has felt this transformation. She's in perimenopause. Okay. Perimenopause is how I say it, but she's felt this transformation. She has felt the changes in her body, and that was me hitting my watch. And she is just having this feeling about that her whole body has changed, and she sees her fin and she knows that there is a truth to the stories. So right now in the water, she's just gonna experience her tail, and the first thing we are gonna do is a little tail flip. So you can see her gorgeous little tail, but she is just trying to swim around. Like she's going to just swim around and see how it feels to be a mermaid and see how it feels to have this power. There's nobody around. Everybody is inside. Nobody really lives on this island. Oh, she has apparently changed back into her human form, but nobody is really around. Why are you carrying an umbrella? You are a sea creature. You don't need to carry an umbrella. But even though it's storming and even though it's definitely probably not very safe, she just wants to dive deeper. She wants to explore. She wants to swim. She just feels this need of being in the water. We do have some rare fish apparently spawning, and I also did saw the Grim Reaper spawn over here when... Yeah, there it is. There we have the Grim Reaper playing in the trash, which is her father. So we are going to talk to her father. We are going to say hi to her father since she does have a feeling that her father is around. But she's also going to feel this exploration and just feel this part of herself that she has never felt before. There's just a connection to the water that she has never felt before. And I feel like she just wants to keep exploring it. We did also get some pop-ups. New Year's has been successful for everybody. She is in perimenopause. But she is also now a hatchling. So she is a small fish in a big pond. She's at the bottom of the marine food chain as a hatchling mermaid. Using her aquatic powers will allow her to ascend the ladder to become a deity of the sea. And this is actually a mod from Spinning Plumbobs, and it actually is their expanded mermaids mod, so it allows you to have more things with mermaids, as mermaids weren't as fleshed out compared to the other supernatural beings. We also have level 1 of the mermaid experience. There are 2 more required to gain a perk. And basically what we can do is we have different perks which gives off more powers. And there's a whole lot more to the mermaids. And she's currently talking to the Grim Reaper. So what we are going to do is we are actually becoming best friends. Because we finally have a strong enough relationship. And that is one of the goals of this challenge, is to become best friends with the Grim Reaper as well. So in episode 31, we are finally best friends with our dad, the Grim Reaper. So I think she's happy. She also did a little bit of swimming. She was diving. She did a little bit of deep diving. And we found a kelp cluster while diving deep. So she was swimming through a particularly lush kelp forest when she realized a big cluster of seaweed had got wrapped around her tail. She pulled the mass off and found a small yellow bulb growing within it. Selene plucked the little thing out and tucked it away for later. And that is actually the... If I can show off. Oh. Where is it? It's this. It's a Alaria kelp bulb. The small pot of seaweed is delicious and only found in very deep waters. The bright yellow bulbs have a variety of powerful antioxidants and other special properties. She also reached level 7 of fitness. She completed her resolution and she reached mermaid experience level 2. So she needs only one more experience level to actually get a perk. And if we're now out of the water, let's see what she can actually do. Perks, we don't have high enough experience, but we can sing a sea shanty, which is part of the Expanded Mermaids mod. We can lounge on stomach, lounge on back, hide mermaid form, and then these are, of course, part of the in-game interactions. So there's a lot of things that we can do, but I do think now that it's 7 a.m., she's getting tired. They do need to head home soon, so she is going to say goodbye to her dad and head home to cuddle her babies, and she will keep this secret from her babies for now, but she will just see what she can, what more she can find out now that she is a mermaid. Selene got a little bit of sleep, but she's still a little bit tired. We also need some food, so I do think she's gonna have a very quick meal before they need to leave in a few hours. So why don't we grab a chia pudding? Kieran has been working on some of his spells, and he did actually learn Harvestio. So now we have 1 potion and 4 practical spells. The kids are currently apparently making some friends, but also working on a little bit of beachcombing. They wanted to find some seashells before the end of the day. And what we actually found is Lycan found 1 fingers of Sulani, Alaric found the heart of Sulani, Valen found roast chicken. We also have Valen who found a small conch shell, the fingers of Sulani, and then Alaric found a moon snail shell. And if we go over to our collections, our bird treasure is a 9 out of 18. So we have the rarity. We haven't found the rarest ones, but we did find some rare ones actually. And if you go over, there's a lot of storytelling in regards to the buried treasure. Frogs we finished, crystals we finished, although we have 1 bonus that we still need to find, which is from Get to Work. Feathers we finished, mood relics we finished, tarot cards we finished, metals we only need to find 1 more from base game, 2 from Get to Work, and 1 from Crystal Collections. Fossils we only need 1 more, decorative X we only need 1 more, My Sims trophies we need 4 more, magical artifacts we are working on, but we still have a lot left. Sugar skulls, we actually need 3 more to finish up. Frieza bonies, we need 3 more. Then gardening, we've actually done not too bad. Fishing, we haven't done too bad. As seashells, we are halfway there with 7 out of 13. So maybe we can find some more seashells before the end of the day, because I do think they are finding it fun. Finding some things and doing some exploration. Maybe they're using their werewolf powers, their werewolf sense of smell to find some of the best treasure. Maybe they're even making a competition out of it to see who can find the best items. And Phelan found a beach towel. Okay. Maybe she wants to do a little bit, maybe she can wash it and they can do a little bit of sunbathing at home. And just continue. Oh, we got a sea urchin. So definitely a few new things that we have found. I'm giving everything to Selene so we can all place it down in our home. And I will just have Kieran keep going with his magic to make sure that everybody's in good need before we head home and see what we will do there. And our vacation is officially over. In the end, we have now 10 out of 13 seashells. So the triplets did very well. We're gonna cancel and end our vacation and we are going to immediately travel home, where I do think Kieran will immediately start working on the potions. Phelan will probably read some books. Maybe she's even reading some books on the flight back. And I think Lycan will probably do the same. And Alaric is just waiting to see if he can have some pen pals with his friends home. But yeah, we are officially home now. So the first thing that I am going to do is head into Selene's room and put everything down that we have gathered so far. No, we have a black picture. No, our pictures are turning black here as well. That was a picture of her and her mom. Or no, her mom and her dad. But yeah, I'm going to place everything down. Unfortunately, black picture book here as well. And then I will show you, lovelies, everything that we have collected. And here are all of our collectibles combined. We have the Fingers of Sulani over here. The Heart of the Seas over here. These are the Heart of the Seas, right? Let me check. Oh no, the Heart of the Seas are the necklaces. And then we have the Eyes of Sulani, which are these ones. And then these are all of the seashells we have collected as well. So all of them have been stored over here. And I am so happy that we are back in this house, but it is very light or very dark. So I'm going to turn on everything just to make it a little bit lighter. We also have our money tree where we can actually sell so much money from. And I did a quick makeover to the kids' room. It's not going to be the full makeover. I will do this off camera, but I just wanted to make sure they had some beds. So Phelan got this butterfly bed, but I might change it out to something with a red color. And then I have these two this bunk bed for the boys. And I see that I still need to delete the potty as well. So let's delete this one. And this one we'll just put in our inventory since we will have one more kid. Even though she isn't perimenopause, so I probably might need to hurry up on that one. And why are you surprised with spellcasters? You literally were a spellcaster at some point. But let's see what we can have everybody do. I kind of feel like since Lycan has a special interest, I kind of feel like he might want to... Oh, you don't have enough mental skill. We're gonna work on some of these things. We also... Oh, I actually wanted to get paper crafting for Phelan. But I kind of want everybody to work on their skills a little bit, just to make sure that we are building up that a little bit more, especially pipe organs, which we need to do a lot. But why don't we get paper crafting for Phelan and actually add it over to this table, and maybe she just immediately got in with some paper craft because she wants to do that. Where is it though? I have no idea where this is in kids activities. I did get the marble ring. We actually had that in our inventory. But I want to see where the paper craft is. Found it. I went over it a few times. So we are going to place it down here. And with Phelan, she is red. So of course we're going to give it a red coloring. And I've never actually used the paper crafting. So I immediately, let's see. You want to create 4 high quality paper crafts and gift 3. So why don't we immediately start with some butterfly origami, a red butterfly. I think that would be something she would do. Selene, you are tired, I know, but we are going to go with you and play some of the pipe organ since we need to finish this up. I think everybody's just gonna wind down and have a relaxing time. You are gonna work on you're gonna discard content, and then you are going to work on a new potion. You're gonna achieve level 3 of the mental skills, so why don't we have... Let's see, what can we both have them do to work on the mental skill? I'm gonna have both of the boys, since Lycan, you also want to finish reading books. I might just buy you a large... No, logic is not gonna help with mental. I will figure something out, but I want both of these boys to work on their mental skill. Maybe... Okay, we have this one. So I'm gonna have Lycan observe the sky, actually. And Alaric, I feel Alaric would not be really working on the sky, but I feel like maybe Alaric would go behind his computer and actually do a little bit of video gaming. And Phelan finished her first paper origami. It is a red butterfly, and it is actually very gorgeous. So we are going to keep that in our inventory. And let's see, we can make a paper airplane. What else can we do? We can grab more butterflies or paper mache a funky animal. And I think she is gonna make a green funky... It says fork, but I think it's supposed to be frog. I did have Alaric and Lycan switch things up. Alaric is gonna observe the sky, and Lycan is actually gonna work on this science table since video gaming does not help with the mental skill. Selene is getting a call about a secret agency, not gonna happen. She's playing a little bit of the pipe organ. And let's see how far we are in our skill. We're halfway level 7. Phelan can now make paper mache plants, more paper colors for origami butterflies, for funky animals, and then new paper airplane colors. She also has level 4 of creativity. I definitely think she's happy with doing some paper crafting. We do also need to banter with best friend a few times. Change the friendship bracelet, which we don't have, and then become partners in grime. Lycan is level 3 of mental, and I think Lycan wants to do a potion together with Kieran. Kieran is of course making potions over here. So I kind of feel that Lycan is saying like, oh, I want to make potions just like my big brother does. Which is why Selene or Fenris, or maybe both together, got the science table for him. But yeah, I think all in all, I am going to end the episode here. I was kind of debating on maybe doing some more, but I think I will leave the rest for the next episode. So in the meantime, I will just have them work on their skills, and we'll just be back tomorrow when the kids are at school. So I hope you lovelies liked this episode. If you do, click the like button down below. Let me know what you thought of the revealing of a little bit of the Sulani lore. and what Selene is going to do with her mermaidic powers. Is she going to use it for good? Is she going to use it for evil? And what else is there in store for her? So if you don't want to miss out on that and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click the little subscribe button down below as well. And I'll see you lovelies in the next one.